Okay, so I am on my way to pick up a set of Play Choice 10 Marquees. They're the little advertising signs that you would put on the top of the Play Choice 10 to tell you what new games were added. So I found the gentleman who was selling these on a Facebook Marketplace ad. It looked like he had them for sale for a while, and I don't know why anybody else hasn't jumped on them, but for me, I think they're like the coolest things ever. There's something about the Play Choice 10, I think it's the fact that it combines, you know, the Nintendo that, you know, everyone had and everyone loved with the arcade. And to me, it's just, you know, I didn't play a whole lot of Play Choice 10 as a kid, but I played some. I mean, I played enough of it. But just the fact that there was a thing that told you, like, oh, this game is new. This game, you know, here, recently added. You know, that kind of thing. It's just like, to me, it's just so cool. I don't know. Also, I think these things are fairly rare. I mean, I've seen them pop up here and there. If you search for them on eBay, you know, you'll see them, but they're very expensive. And I don't know. I mean, I know that there's a video game stand in the flea market at Zern's in Gilbertsville that I've talked about a few times. And he has some and won't even sell them. The last time I was there, he had a few of them, and I asked him about them, and he won't even sell them. I mean, he was basically like, no, those are mine. That's my personal collection. You know, I'll never find those again. You know, that kind of thing. So that's another thing that I'm kind of like, wow, like, you know, those things are really cool, and I mean, they've got to be, you know, they've got to be pretty rare. I mean, you know, as far as I know, it's just a little, you know, cardboard thing. I think it might have a little plastic holder. I'm not sure if the ones that this guy is selling have them or not, but I'm going to find out. The only thing I'm a little wary about is, you know, we did this whole thing over, we arranged this whole thing over Facebook Messenger, and it's a pretty far drive for me. You know, I volunteered to come get him, you know, come to his town and everything. So I just hope everything goes smoothly, because I don't want to have to come all the way out here for no reason. So we'll see what happens. All right, so here we are. I just met with the gentleman who had the Play Choice 10 arcade marquee signs, and I picked them up. So it went down smooth, and this is the first one. Fucking Kung Fu. Is that the shit? And like, I had originally thought they were just cardboard. These are on like a metal like stand, and then I guess they were just screwed in with those 3 screw holes. And I mean, you can tell that it's like it looks like it's a real like thin piece of cardboard that's just put onto this metal standee. But I had no idea. I thought it was just a card. But I mean, it's already like a stand-up, you know, display to put on the top of the Play Choice 10. I mean, those are so cool. So that's the Kung Fu one. It even says Irem, or Irem, I'm not sure how to say that. I know that's the company that actually made Kung Fu. So that's that one. And then I also got Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Yeah. And that's really cool too. And that just says copyright 1988, Nintendo of America. Nintendo. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Now this one is also on the metal stand, but this one looks to be basically just like a sticker that they just put onto one of these placards. So it's a little different. Like, I don't think it's an actual card. I think it's just a sticker that they, you know, is that size and just goes right on top of one of those metal plates. But that's fucking badass too, man. So I think these are just the coolest things. I don't really collect a whole lot of, I don't have a lot of, you know, advertising stuff or, you know, signs, but these I just kind of fell in love with. And like I said, the combination of Nintendo, you know, the NES and the arcade, being that these are Play Choice 10 signs, I was like, oh, dude, those are just so cool. So I just had to have them. And I mean, talk about two great games. I mean, we used to play Kung Fu. It's still one of my buddies, my best friend's favorite games of all time. He always loves playing Kung Fu, and he just loves, you know, beating me and keeping the high score between the two of us. And Mike Tyson, I love both of these games, obviously, but Mike Tyson is one of my brother's all-time favorites, and just I couldn't ask for two, you know, better titles to pick up. So for the two of these, you know, like I just showed on these metal plates and everything, there's a scratch here on the Kung Fu that I don't like. It looks like a little kind of chip, a little chunk out of, but you know, oh well. But I mean, both of these are in fairly decent condition. Both of these, $30. So for $15 a piece, I mean, come on. I mean, you're just not going to find these. I mean, I have no problem paying that. I think that's a good deal. I think that's a good deal for these. And I mean, I didn't want to tell the dude, hey man, you know, you could have put these on Nintendo Age or something. They would have been gone in a heartbeat, you know, because I wanted them. So I was lucky enough. I think that's a great deal. You know, if you should happen to run across these things, you know, you're lucky. So if you like this video, hey, subscribe to the channel. If you have any of these that you might want to get rid of, hey, let me know. I think I might start collecting these as well. So thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed.